Hello, welcome to my channel, and today is the 7th day of Christmas, and I will be talking about the virtue of generosity and my winter eyeshadow palettes that I want to start using. And within the palettes, I'll be showing you a little bit of swatches and the close stories of what makes them look like a winter palette. So if you're interested in watching, I hope you keep doing so. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like the video. And with all that said, I will get started. Okay, so today is the 7th day that you are watching right now, and it says, on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me the gift of generosity. For it is in giving that we receive. Saint Francis of Assisi. I believe that's how you pronounce that last name. Assisi. Saint Francis of Assisi. I hope. So I think being generous is such a beautiful thing, especially when it comes from within your heart to do it. I truly do believe in letting people, know how much you love them, and this does not have anything to do with purchasing items that show your love for them. And this is when it comes to Christmas, especially as we're approaching that day. It really isn't about gifts, because it's just all materialistic things. And I think truly, if you have the love from the person you truly love towards, like, that beats nothing from a gift that they can give you. And I feel like that from everyone, like, in my life. And no amount of gifts could ever make me see how much you love me or anything like that, because I already know. And yeah, like, I think it's a really good virtue to carry upon ourselves as well, like trying to be as good people as we can be. And yeah, I think this is a really nice one. Okay, so I've got all of these winter themed palettes I found within my collection, and some of them I haven't used, some of them I kinda. So I won't be going in order with any of these. And I'll first start off with Kaleidos, and this is a Futurism 3 Asteroid Pink. Packaging's really pretty, and this is what the colors look like. As you can see, I was really drawn into like these icy, like, cool tones, especially like with this blue one right here, this one, that one. I mean, this is just a really beautiful palette. You could go either way with the shadows that they give you here. You could go really light or really dark, especially like with this shade right here. It's just like I think it's pretty nice. Like I need to swatch a couple of them just so you can see what I'm talking about with these shimmers. They're just so magical. Like the formula is really smooth, and I think the price that I got this for is completely worth it. And so do you see that? That's so pretty. Okay, so the next one is from Sleek Makeup, and this is the one called Enchanted Forest. And this is the color story. Now, as you can see, you get a mixture of everything in this palette. You could just see like the shades from these. They almost look like a Christmas color story. And then over here you got some like taupiness with purples, a little bit of blue tones, and some brown tones as well. Sleek Makeup is really underrated for their eyeshadow formula. Okay, so this one is from ColourPop, and it's the Baroque. Now this one's going to give you like dark winter looks, and this is the color story for this. The reason I chose this is because of like these dark undertones of purple. You also get some like gray tones here, and then some really pretty shimmers over here. I mean, look at this shade right here. That is really pretty. Yeah, you could really use this palette for like dramatic, smoky eye looks if that's your thing, but for me, I hardly wear these kind of dark colors just because it's very bold. Okay, so the next two palettes are from Zoeva, and I've been getting into Zoeva Cosmetics, and this is the one called En Taupe, and you can see here that there's going to be a lot of like these cool tones, and I don't know if you can tell, but like the palette is so beautiful. Like you definitely get a variety of like these gray tones. There's a couple of little bit of duochromes. Let me swatch one of my favorite shades in the palette. And this other one is the Retro Future. This one is such a beautiful color story. This is what this looks like. As you can see, there's like this whole row right here reminds me of winter, and this top row, I mean, it's okay. Like that one could be like snow, but all the other ones like here, like this one. I mean, these are so pretty. Okay, so the next one is from Too Faced, and this is the white chocolate bar. And the color story looks like this. Now again, you see the periwinkle blue right there, and then there's a couple of like these taupey silvery shades. You get this like white shade as well, some neutrals. But overall, like, this palette is mostly like cool tone from the undertone, and I think this palette really, I mean, this is going to be really beautiful for like some subtle like winter looks. Okay, now I just have 2 more palettes left, and this one is from Copa. Wait, what is it? This is like an indie makeup brand, and it was in a collaboration with Basket Case, and this is a Legion palette. Now that's a really pretty scenery of the Northern Lights, and the shade names are right here, and then the color story is super beautiful, and it looks like this. Right, do you see that? There's like 4 duochromes, and then these matte shades are also really pretty too, so I'm really happy with this color story. I can't wait to use it. Okay, now the last palette is this Morphe Constellation Sky palette, and this was in the collaboration with Pony, and this has a little bit of everything, and yeah, the palette's really huge. Okay, so this is the palette, and it's huge. So you can see there that you get a couple of like these blue tones here. You get like some pinkish reddish tones, some golds, and neutral shades. This palette is super beautiful. It's got a mix of everything that you would want in a winter eyeshadow palette. And here in this middle row, you could technically use it on your face. And there are a couple of eyeshadows that label face use only, and it's kind of weird because like a shade like this, you would need to use it on your face, but I wouldn't because that's a blue. And I think that's like an eyeshadow to me. And yeah, like let me swatch a couple of the ones I really love from this huge color story. Okay, so that is all the palettes I wanted to show. I can't wait to use these in the upcoming weeks and the times that I could do my eyeshadow. They all offer such a unique color story, and I think that if you own any of these palettes, I think you should reach for them during these cold seasons of winter. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I am going to say goodnight now. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time you're watching. I am wishing you really well, and lots of love, lots of hugs, and I will hopefully see you in my next video, and may God bless always. Bye.